I'm Lando Calrissian. Glad to make your acquaintance.
Welcome back. I was going to stay straight.
Okay.
Lando Calrissian Experience.
Keep going.
We're back. We got the whole foursome in here tonight. All right, fellas, what's been going on?
Man.
All right, let's get into these topics, man. All right, I saw Man and The Wasp here. Nobody else has seen it.
I'm going to go see it this weekend.
All right, I thought it was straight, man. I know some people, I thought it was just fun, and it literally is what Ant-Man original was. It ain't, especially at the Infinity War, you needed something kind of fun, lighthearted, that ain't gonna be as deep. It's just fun. It's just a fun movie. It ain't nothing but just
Disney.
Paul Rudd. No, Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd being Paul Rudd?
Yeah, Paul Rudd being Paul Rudd. No, it's literally Paul Rudd being Paul Rudd. And like the thing that was kind of cool was they didn't overutilize Luis though. Remember, because you would think most movies, though, them sequels, that Luis with the little.
Because
I was seeing that, you know. Then I went to go talk to sisters. They ain't even do that at all.
Yeah.
They flipped it and let them do other stuff, funny stuff.
No, I ain't see it. And James ain't see it, but I don't spoil it for
No,
us.
I'm not spoiling it.
I'm cool.
What you mean?
No, I ain't see it, so I was like, don't spoil it.
Oh no, I'm saying they're saying that because they didn't do that same thing of like that because they would most movies would do that and they'd do it for like 20 minutes of him just doing everybody voices and them talking to everybody and like, well, I talked such and such and he said such and such.
So basically, in other words, it was the figure you had on the last Ant-Man should be going on this one.
Right, or the
And I remember what you said when
or
the original Ant-Man.
because it's kind of cool because they have a company called ex-con that they basically try to do security camera stuff,
Nice.
or like for like security equipment for like businesses, but it's like an X and a dash con, and they got like suits and everything. But keep in mind, if y'all read up on it, just the background of it, that Ant-Man, Scott Lang has been on house arrest for 2 years, so they've been running the company far away from, so they got to come visit him at the crib to figure out stuff. So Luis.
That's amazing.
Yeah, so it's funny, man. It's just fun.
I'm watching it.
I don't think it. I think some people made it coming in thinking that they're gonna get something. Some people they didn't like it. I feel they come in maybe thinking it's gonna like Thanos was gonna show up or something, or like Ant-Man was gonna go into the microverse.
No, I mean, Ant-Man
Because it was
is his own contained. I mean, it's his own genre.
And it's Ant-Man. What do you expect? It's Ant-Man. We are happy to even get a movie that's decent with a guy Ant-Man as the goddamn hero. It's Ant-Man.
So, I can't really rebuttal none. I ain't see the movie. But from how you sound, it sounds like you give it a pass for whatever it is.
No. It's funny. And it's fun.
Okay, cool.
I just think that people's expectations coming off of Infinity War, like, I need to see something. Want to see something super serious.
Should not the fans feel like they get something?
But,
that
I mean,
gives them some
but
answer?
You can't be that super serious. You can't be having. You can't snap no fingers if Spider-Man died, and then I'm supposed to come into some serious stuff on the next one.
Why not though?
I feel what he's saying. Like basically, what he's
You
trying
want it to be fun.
You want it to
up
have
and
a fun
down.
movie. It's just a fun up and down movie.
But you gotta look at it like this.
It's
You
a
came
whole
off
different
Black
thing.
Panther, then Infinity War.
That's
So
super serious stuff.
I know. I'm just saying. I ain't see it, so I gotta see it. And
No, but I understand what you're saying.
And
like,
I'm only saying this because the
don't
homie to the
Eddie.
cast, Eddie.
Eddie was like, yeah, he's talking about the shows. Yeah, I saw him.
And I was like,
I had to hit him in the inbox, and we had to talk about it on the outside.
What is that?
He's saying like, I see where y'all Jules may be coming from, and everybody wants it lighthearted. Like, all right, we can't let you do this.
He said, not in public, man. Not in public.
Eddie.
We
You
unified
muffled him.
front.
We can't do this. We can't do this.
You muffled him.
I was like, remember all his past transgressions. That's all you have to do. Remember all his past
you
transgressions.
for that.
Like literally, I realized shout out to Bub. He hit me up. He's like, dude, you are a high level troll, D. And I was like, what?
Agreed.
Because no, I will pop on any of his random statuses and bring up he loves Suicide Squad as a reason why I disagree with him or whatever he said.
Because he likes Suicide Squad.
Like because he said they like he said the Lakers didn't leave LeBron. Like I don't know why nobody do trust you. You said you
like Suicide.
And then he said, what did I say there? I went back all the way to
I remember I took a screenshot.
Daryl Petty. That's what that is.
And I have it in my phone.
Petty, yo.
And I drop it off every time he be like, I don't even say nothing about suicide. I just put his statement about Suicide Squad in there and be like, will y'all trust the man that said this?
That's real.
So, yeah.
Wow.
That is questionable.
I'd probably be damn near real good if I was like a real millennial though. Like if I was like 25 and they had nothing to do, my troll level would be gangster.
In a lot of ways, Suicide Squad.
Hey, no, so you'd be locked up for bullying.
You know what? I probably would be, man. Because I was thinking about like, dude, I'd be on some stuff like getting a picture of your mama type stuff. I was thinking about how wild I was. And like how like yo, like I would think how rappers should be like I always said like Joe Budden when he's beefing with Drake should just show up at all his concerts and performing outside on an 18-wheeler with speakers and stuff. So as people go in, I'm just doing all diss songs towards him, and I'm in the next city. I show up in Detroit too. I mean, I'm literally on your tour too.
Nah, you can't do that with Drake though. You ain't gonna be able to do that with Drake. Just because
he rolled with Jay Prince, nigga.
Not even just that, but just even more so, it would be more like all you would do is just build up hate towards yourself. Kind of like when what was that? The fuck J. Cole came out with Lil Pump.
Yeah, Lil Pump, but Lil Pump blew up off of that.
Now he was already blown up.
Gucci Gang didn't come out after that. That's what blew him up. Was Gucci Gang.
It didn't.
Yes, he did. Gucci Gang came out way after that. That J. Cole was like a year old.
Nah.
Yeah, dog. I'm trying to tell you. Because I remember when everybody's like, this dude, Little. I remember hearing his name when he was dissing J. Cole. And then people were like, you heard this Gucci Gang about Lil Pump. Like, it ain't the same Lil Pump that was dissing J. Cole like a year ago.
I thought they said that because they met about it. They had a whole interview where they interviewed
just recently when J. Cole dropped his album. But that J. Cole fuck J. Cole was like a year and a half before that interview. It's way
no,
before
it wasn't. It wasn't because the dude said "fuck J. Cole" at the concert for his new album.
But he had the song "Fuck J. Cole" like a year before that. Is what I'm saying. He had a song called "Fuck J. Cole."
No, I know. I'm just saying like, all I'm saying is like that's gonna bring up hate, especially if you do this shit for Drake. But you think I don't think he came up because of "Fuck J. Cole." I don't think that was the whole.
People noticed him like, oh snap. Fuck J. Cole came out in April of 2017. Gucci Gang came out, like January of this year or something? Like December last year?
Something like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though.
But I don't think what I'm saying is Fuck J. Cole didn't build him up.
3 million views right now.
Well, of course, because Gucci Gang's already out. People want to know who the fuck Lil Pump is.
Which is some crazy shit. That's all I think. But all right, but my whole point is overall is that I'm not as trolled much as just certain people kind of get me, and then I just mess with them. Bub, you on my hit list for a while, so shout out to Bub.
Daryl petty as fuck, yo.
But I'm not even though, and what's messed up is I know how petty I can be, so I'll be like, yo, I ain't even really pull out all
it is kind of petty though.
Daryl petty as fuck.
Because it could be for anything. It'll be like. This dude could be voting for like, he was like, hey, y'all need to go out here and support Maxine Waters. Mm-hmm. And then they'll be like, we really gonna trust somebody that went saw.
No, it's messed up. I went on his status and saying, I need to reevaluate what I think because I agree with you on this. Like Suicide Squad.
And I'm gonna watch Suicide Squad and see if I like it. If I like it,
he said I love it. He said it was the top 3 movie of the year.
Who?
Bub did. That's what he said it was.
Suicide Squad?
Yeah, of that year.
Nah, I would have given it that, but still.
He's like, he's going way too far.
Hey, what makes it so funny is that Jules is a DC dude. And he's just like,
not that. Yeah, I couldn't do that. Look, equivalent to BVS was Suicide Squad as Ant-Man is to Avengers. That serious tone to that fun, that's all that is. But
it's almost like, well, it's funny because I only saw like a few people that actually liked like Suicide Squad in that sort of realm.
I don't know. I mean, maybe people went in there looking for something totally hard.
No, that shit was whack, man. That shit was whack.
We already covered this. Did we cover this already?
I'm looking at it from a...
No, it's whack, man. We ain't gonna go there.
Listen, you know how I knew it was whack? You know how I knew it was whack?
Get him!
Hey,
no. The only reason, hey, you know how I know it was whack? When the Oracle was like, because James usually is great for going to bat for anything DC. He was like, well, and it's always real neutral. He was like, you know what? No, there are certain things. I mean, it wasn't the greatest. Hey, no. He said, I ain't fucking with y'all. But I asked, I was like, hey man, what you think about Suicide Squad? He was like, I mean,
I tried, man.
I tried. When I tell you he was searching for 5 minutes to try to find something. I mean, the CGI wasn't. I mean, they had Will Smith. I mean, he was okay.
But then he tried to flip Teddy. You know, like Will Smith.
Will Smith was cool, right?
I tried, man. I tried. I promise.
And then he tried. Didn't you try to false like that? This is as good as what was the whack movie he did with his son?
Oh,
he was like
After Earth.
He was like After Earth. He was like, I mean, it's a good bounce back for him from After Earth, right? Like, I mean,
is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Did you like the movie?
So let's go into the next one. Luke Cage season 2. Is everybody finished that?
Who's my star?
I'm not finished. I'm
help me, man.
I'm on episode 10.
I'm stuck on 8. I haven't turned play.
Bushmaster's dope.
Look,
I thought
it got better. I thought the first 4 episodes was whack. 5 episodes was whack, and I think it got better after that. I think it was the.
I would say this.
I think it was the flip.
Better.
I think it was flipped of the last season.
Yeah.
How the first beginning half of it was good, and then the last half was whack.
Yeah. But I got to see how far. I mean, what is 13 episodes?
Yeah, people want to do a spoiler. We want to do a spoiler review because that last episode.
Who finished
I didn't like the last.
Who finished it?
Me and him, man.
Oh, you did?
That last episode was weird to me.
Yeah. I mean, it looks like we know who could potentially be the next.
Well, no, I already knew she was though. Period, though, because I read Luke Cage. I knew when she came on the scene. I already knew she was gonna be the villain.
So we had a discussion in the shop. Mm-hmm. Me and Vernon, your boy Vernon.
Yeah.
And one of the things I'm stuck on is for it to be a brother superhero. Why is it stuck in this hood mentality of?
But it's Harlem.
Save the world or save Manhattan. But why is it like we can?
That's always been Luke Cage though.
That's his demo though.
That's all. That's the thing. He the hero of Harlem.
This is one thing I say. I'm gonna keep it 100 with y'all. Mm-hmm. I watched maybe a few episodes because this is season time for us to binge watch all our seasons. Everything come on Netflix. Black Lightning, Luke Cage, it's just all the same to me.
They kind of related.
I don't feel like it's anything different that I want to see, or even if I'm not watching like Empire, I feel like I'm just catching it all because I feel like they just give us this. If we don't got metallic arms, then we could just be a little brute and we just save the hood. But I'm so over that limitation. Like, yo, Daredevil's fighting.
But Daredevil's doing the same thing though. But he's doing it in Hell's Kitchen.
And Hell's Kitchen was even smaller than Harlem, but just. I feel like we're limited.
It's the same. Well, no. My thing is Mariah is the same thing as Kingpin, though.
Exactly.
She's doing the same shit. It's just in Harlem.
Yeah, but he ain't never gonna punch no woman. So
yeah.
Like honestly, the acting like this really made me want to reassess Alfred Woodard. I was like, nigga, like.
No, I think if you watch the rest of it, no. I'm trying to tell you.
Nigga, I'm on episode 10, bro.
I'm trying to tell you.
It ain't.
When you tell them no, like she flips out like where you like, wow, all this other stuff is bullshit.
I had to see because what I've seen thus far, like I only got 3 more episodes, and
I got 5, so
I don't know if she's gonna be able to tone down everything that's happened up to.
Yeah,
I'm not saying tone down. I'm not saying tone down. I'm saying that it makes more sense overall how she's bugging out like that.
Well, but the question is I don't know if I'm tripping off the fact that she's bugging out, much less of how she's pulling off bugging out. Like, so I was telling Jules, like some of the acting with your boy, the guy that's Luke Cage. Some of that shit I was
He's the worst person in the whole series.
I'm like,
all the auxiliary characters are better than him.
I was like,
was he not better on Jessica Jones? And not because he was limited, but because I felt like we ain't know him. And we ain't get to...
In general, I think, with the Netflix series, I think that the actual key characters are always the worst of their series, it seems like.
Well...
Because it seems like everybody in Solaria is basically kind of like a satellite around them.
I think what it is, like, they're just...
Daredevil was the most... Really, Daredevil was the best one.
I think...
Most balanced one, I would say.
But even though you're still more interested in other characters around them.
I think...
You're more interested in Kingpin.
Actually, I take that
You're
back.
more interested in Jessica Jones. You're more interested in...
and
Trish. you're interested in...
I take that back. No, really, I take that back. Punisher is actually the most balanced one. All the Netflix
but we're looking at different actors.
Even him was better on just being a...
About him, you saying?
The series was good, but I think he was better off as a pop-up in Daredevil.
No.
Punisher might be the best one.
I'm not going to take it away from Daredevil. I'm not going to take it away from Daredevil.
Daredevil was second, but Daredevil was first before Punisher.
But that's because Punisher's more badass. So there's a difference. And like we can gravitate towards him being more of a badass and seeing that.
They both have the question is like, when I watch you, is it convincing? Yeah. So like when I watch the dude that plays Luke Cage, he doesn't do anger well at all.
No.
You know what I'm saying? He doesn't pull off angry to me at all.
Like I said, the best person out of like the main four, like the whole Defenders, really is Daredevil.
And then,
what do you mean as far as acting?
Yeah.
No, John Bernthal.
I said John Bernthal was good.
That's I said out of the Defenders, out the main four.
The Defenders.
Yeah, John Bernthal.
Out of the Defenders. I'm
just thinking about everything Marvel that's on.
If I'm talking if we talking about just the four Defenders, no, I'm gonna have to say
no. Yeah, it would be Daredevil and then Jessica Jones. Like, but I don't know. I guess it's just because it's Luke Cage, because it's black. Like,
I feel like they try not to cut you, but I feel like they kind of watered it down almost.
Well, they're leaning on him a lot to carry it, and I think they did. The first one was leaning on him a lot. This one, it's kind of, honestly, the exact same thing that's happened in the first one is happening now. Like, everybody's in love with the villain, and everybody's like, Luke Cage is okay because, like, honestly, the way
Misty was better than him to me again.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. They're in love with Bushmaster. They're in love with Cottonmouth. You know what I'm saying? Like, Misty does carry it a lot because of the attitude and the stuff that she pulls off. But when it comes to him, it's almost like there's certain things that's like, bruh, like nobody, like if you didn't have superpowers, you can be this big.
But Luke Cage is like that in the comics though too. Though his villains are better and his other side characters are better than him in the comics too.
Well, the difference
is better than him in it.
But there's but the difference is
Comanche.
But what I'm saying is the difference is like. You don't, like, you read the comic, like, some people probably love Luke Cage, right? Mm-hmm. And they read the comic, and I don't want to necessarily say that it's an expectation, but there's a lot of shit that you can pull off in comic books that you can't in movies.
Right? Yes.
So, if your lead character is weak consistently, you start losing viewership. Because, like, think about it. How happy are you going to be for season 3?
I mean, I get on a little bit because the villain is going to be, maybe. And Bushmaster.
But that means you got to get through the whole season 1. And then me and Ted stuck. Like,
on season 1. You mean season 2?
Dude, I mean season 2.
Like, literally, I feel it. Like,
I think in season 2 ended dopely. I think it did.
It
ended way better than
is it because of Bushmaster or is it because of Luke Cage?
That's the story as a whole.
Okay, so Luke Cage.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't. My whole point is that I don't think any of the Marvel characters in any of those are great in general driving the story plot, like as actors. Like everybody else, you were more interested. Like, yeah, but you know what? Kingpin you were way more interested in Kingpin than you are in Daredevil.
Nah.
Yes, you are.
Nah.
They even did 2 or 3 episodes just on Kingpin damn near in season 1.
They're doing the same thing with Bushmaster.
Right. That's my point.
But what I'm saying is, I don't think it's.
So they're following the same formula.
I don't even. No. I think it's just more so the fact, like. So look at it. Like, perfect example.
Is Marvel hitting a wall right now?
No, I think that Daredevil.
On the small screen.
I think the reason why Daredevil is the way that Daredevil is.
No wrong.
No. I'm not saying they can. I'm not saying they can do.
No. I'm saying if you look at Daredevil, the reason why Kingpin is more of a draw is because Kingpin is also more pronounced. So like Daredevil is almost like it's fucking Arrow off of CW. Literally the same thing. They have all the same fucking emotional issues. They want to take on the world's problems. They're always fucking reserved. You know what I'm saying? And you never really get a whole bunch out of them. So you start to wander off to other motherfuckers all the time because they don't really pronounce a whole bunch of shit. Like Daredevil's always reserved, secluded, never wants people around, and brooding the entire fucking series. So what's going to make me want to engage with you? Because the thing is that we doing the same thing that all the ancillary characters trying to do is pull some shit out of you. Like, when are you going to say something? Like, literally always do. He's like, yeah, I can't have you near me because of this.
Right, but that's the thing about even all the series is like that. Except for
Luke Cage ain't like that shit. Luke Cage like, nigga, I'm bulletproof. Niggas on YouTube, hey, nigga, find me. Shoot me, bulletproof. I'll whoop your motherfucking ass. And we still not like, you know what? I like this nigga.
Came and saw that.
Right.
But that's what made it ill, though, is that Bushmaster was like, alright, I
but that's what made you. So what I'm saying is, Luke Cage should be a larger.
It's bad writing of Luke Cage.
No, agreed. But is it just the writing, or is it Luke Cage? Is the act? I just feel like
I think it's the writing. I think they write him bad.
So if The Rock was Luke Cage, you still feel the same way?
I don't think The Rock's that good.
You give me The Rock from Faster.
I don't think The Rock's that good though.
You know what I'm saying?
If you gave me if The Rock was Luke Cage, would you be more interested in watching?
No, I think that he looks better as a Luke Cage because he physically looks like Luke Cage.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We're not. I'm talking about like a personality, the way that he delivers it. Would Rock be more engaging than Luke Cage?
This is The Rock pre G.I. Joe Retaliation, so you can go like, you know what I mean? Think of all the movies.
I mean, probably yeah.
Snitch.
But I mean, I think it's the writing for him because I've seen him in other stuff. He's fine.
Like what?
Like he was fine in Girls Trip. He was good in Girls Trip.
No, but
it didn't.
But I'm saying no. You could feel some agency within him. Within that, I think it's the writing for that character.
It's this big, G. Like his part in Girls Trip the shit was not about him. He didn't have to carry shit.
Yeah, he doesn't. But does he even carry this though?
That's the point. This is his shit.
Is it okay to say?
But I don't think. But I'm saying I even look at Jessica. If you finish Jessica Jones last season, I don't feel she carries last season Jessica Jones, and that was a good season.
No, it was actually a little more interesting with her partner, with her best friend.
Trish, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. She don't carry the season 2 either, though.
Season 1, she did.
Nah, she doesn't.
And then her moms took more.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying.
So the counterparts really.
And her, the dude that was her next door neighbor, that dude that was you're interested in them three more than her by far.
And actually, the boss, the lawyer,
and the lawyer too.
He's right about the counterparts having more draw. Because when you look at season 1, Jessica Jones, that season as a whole was really good to me. But it was really the curiosity about Luke Cage. But then it was about
the Purple Man.
But
that's what I'm saying.
No. But there's a difference. So, like, for example, perfect example it's kind of the same thing with Daredevil. Like, think about it. Daredevil is in Jessica Jones still have the same shit. Emotionally, not emotionally unavailable, brooding, not giving a fuck. The world is on my shoulders. I do what the fuck I want. Everybody, all the characters are trying to get them to, emote, give me something, something to go off of. The only time you've even seen her be like somewhat normal is this season 2 with the landlord or whatever down in the bottom. That's it. Same thing with Daredevil. Luke Cage.
But I think that's what they try to.
So what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that those you are automatically drawn in Daredevil and Jessica Jones to those other characters because there isn't. I don't want to say there isn't a large story arc, but they don't really change. Like they're not pulled out of themselves or their comfort zones a lot. You know what I'm saying? They try to do it with her mom. Because it's like, it's a family member, scared some shit. But she changed a little bit because she started to show that she cared for her mom. She goes back and forth. Cool. That's fine. I don't know if that was enough to keep me engaged. But, all right. Luke Cage comes out of the box swinging. You see what I'm saying? Like, he's supposed to be a larger than life. Think about it. This nigga's the epitome of black exploitation.
Yeah. That's his character. Yeah.
That's his character, and we're still not engaged. Like this you'd rather watch Dolemite than Luke Cage.
I mean, you know, I have a thing.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So my point is that even with this nigga trying to present himself as this larger than life being, it still doesn't come across because I just don't think naturally that's his personality.
I don't know.
It's hard to act like something that you're not. Like that's why we say use The Rock, or who else is it? Just a big motherfucker.
Tiny Loose Lister.
Tiny, kinda.
Or if no guy rests his soul, Michael Clark Duncan.
Michael Clark Duncan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You know, now that's Luke Cage. That's a big ass dude.
But would he be too big being Luke Cage? Because the whole point is
you
that.
know how big Luke Cage is in the comic book, for real?
But not Michael Clark Duncan big. Is
no.
But
see,
that's a little bit different, though.
No, he is about Michael.
No. But here's the thing.
Because that would take away from all them being bulletproof and being like a
well,
experiment.
I like the idea of Michael Clark Duncan being him, but I think the difficulty would be trying to create a villain that you feel can actually compete. Because even when they brought in Diamondback with old boy, I was like, man, this nigga
this ain't
this ain't it right here.
But I felt like with Bushmaster, he's the same size as him.
They're roughly like 6'1", 6'2".
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's still like I don't know, but Diamondback is probably around the same size, but I don't know if it's. Maybe it was just the way that he was acting, or we didn't get enough chance to see him on. But I was just like,
that fucking cheap ass Mega Man costume that nigga had on.
Yeah, yo.
Hey, it could be. I mean, I like Luke Cage. I just don't know if that's naturally him. He seems like he's just more of a professional, like, well-spoken, very articulate.
I mean, really, to be honest with you, that's not Luke Cage's character.
Who?
I mean, as far as like how I was like, yeah, come fight. That's really not Luke Cage's character. I mean, as far as like how Luke Cage said, how he said, well, you know what? Fuck this, come see me. That's really not even how Luke Cage acts anyway. If you want to be honest, Luke Cage is really for real, like a straight up positive role model. Like he is like.
So he's not reserved. So he's reserved. He's not.
No, he's really like he's like a positive, like he's like a real strong motivational speaker guy. He's not on no man. You know what? Fight. No, he really on some. Hey, he like on some like.
So he should have been. What's it called?
That's why I didn't like the last episode. That's why I didn't like it, but I didn't like the way it twisted.
Like he was like on. He like more on some power to the people type shit, but he like on like the super positive side. Yeah. Like you like that's okay.
We gonna clean up the hood.
We gonna clean up the hood.
I mean that's cool.
Like
I don't know.
Like he be like it's bad writing. That's what I'm saying.
Like I said, he on a Media Man mission, but it makes way more sense if it makes sense. You know, Media Man like we gonna do this shit for the hood. Luke Cage actually did it and it worked way better and made way more sense, like on a realistic level. This right here, what they did, I see kind of what you mean because that did something. It's like, yeah, go fight me. Yeah, I could do it. Like, well, Luke Cage ain't really like that. I mean, you know, he have his moments, but he ain't like that. You know what I'm saying? I see what you're saying, though.
I mean, I don't want to take away from dude's skills. I've only seen him in one other movie, and that's when he was in Men in Black 3, and he seemed like the exact same dude.
He was
Will's daddy. Yeah.
I don't even remember him in nothing.
Now, he was 24? Is it 24? I remember.
24 with,
not 24, I'm sorry, not 24, I'm sorry, the following.
Oh, okay.
Oh, he was.
Yep.
But he's the exact same dude.
Is the following still coming?
No.
I hate that one too, man.
Did they canceled it or did it?
It was canceled. Yeah, it just ended.
Yeah, it's canceled. Yeah, I hate that.
All right, let's get into jumping some of these topics, man. Also, Superfly, Super Bad. That is one that everybody.
All right, that's cool. That's all I needed.
I
had that feeling.
Snow Patrol. That's all I want y'all to know. Y'all laugh. That's the name of the crew that he going up against called the Snow, and they wear all white all the time. And they all have crosses and tattoos on them.
So they nigga went to World War 21 Savage?
Yep, a whole bunch of them, like hundreds.
No,
21 all white.
Did anyone get thrown in the trash can?
Were they wearing white
all the time,
or were they white people?
Did anyone?
Now that'd have been gangster.
Kung Fu happen? Did Kung Fu happen?
He did. Yeah, he did. He does
did he throw anybody in a trash can, like in the end of a? No, damn it! Okay. That's one of my favorite parts when he tossed that nigga in that trash can at the end of the fucking movie, and he tossed that white man at the end. Though that's the funniest shit.
Was the Kung Fu legitimate?
It was okay.
No.
You would say hell no.
Okay.
For me, it was okay. View, hell no. You'd be like, come on.
Okay, did Dolemite do a better job in his shit?
No, but Dolemite is just still a better movie. Because the only reason that Dolemite wasn't
You
didn't
watched
have a
this
better.
though. You watched it.
I went to the theaters here with my wife.
Hey, Drew, he said, oh.
I thought you were gonna tell me. I looked up on the Cody.
And then he looked like you should have seen this man's face.
Went to go, and I'm always good for a good hood film, and then came to the theater, so I was like, okay, maybe I'll go see it with you. Like,
Yeah,
You know, we've been doing this podcast about what 4 or 5 years. And D been waiting for a good hood flick for a long time. Because I always used to be, we don't need no hood flick.
We do.
I'm over it, but we do. But just not Superfly.
No,
I don't know
Superfly
what
was
made it. Man.
Honestly, if they didn't call it Superfly, it probably would have been looked at better. Because you're putting too much into the movie.
But is it
Too much pressure.
Yeah.
And just real talk. You remember how, like I'm watching Luke Cage season 2, and I'm not to bring it back up, but I'm feeling like I'm watching Starsky and Hutch, SWAT, everything from Foxy Brown, everything from just the 70s era, and I feel like I don't want to be in that era. I don't want to feel like the tone of the music is in that era constantly. Like I feel like it's stuck.
Well, you gotta remember who making the soundtrack too. So, which I fuck with them. Don't get me wrong. Like you gotta remember, it's like Adrian Young.
Yeah.
So this is the dude who made the Black Dynamite soundtrack.
Yeah,
so
that's true.
That's his vibe
and he
regardless.
did, he did the back.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, but I'm just saying. I just feel like I'm so over it. I think, but
Well, Adrian Young and Ali Shaheed Muhammad. I'm
we're
sorry.
gonna have to finish the tab. We gotta take one for the team.
I mean, wait, finish what?
But
Oh no, it's not that I dislike it.
I'm gonna say
I just think there's just certain issues. Like I guess because it's the only outside of before Black Panther was the only.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you one thing right now. The best comic book series I'm watching right now, I'm not going to lie. And Jules is right. Riverdale.
You started it. Oh!
Fucking yo, listen. Fuck, no. Listen. Hear me out.
Listen,
Hear me
man.
out.
D,
This shit is live, nigga.
Just dap me up, man.
That
Yo,
shit is live.
I told you. Listen, I would have never in my life.
So you,
My wife
Archie
said,
is-
yo,
no.
y'all really
Archie-
Archie in the game.
Archie
It's
is
not like that.
interesting.
It's not like that.
It's trill. It's
you
trill
finish
as fuck,
season
dog. Man, I'm on season 2. I'm in
I don't-
midway.
So here's
Get
the,
live.
so here's the issue I have with though, because it's like
And it seemed
It-
like
no,
some
it-
over-sensitive.
No.
No, bro.
It's
it
that
fucking
serious.
works.
It's
Like
that serious.
they
That's my
put the
wife.
whole script on everything.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I guess the weird part is like
Like you, like the
Why,
only.
why just call it something else?
yeah, like,
no,
like
'cause
you
That's
using
what
it,
makes it
you're
so
fucking
dope
up.
because
You're fucking up the nostalgia.
No, they technically they
No,
didn't.
that's the thing.
They did
They
not.
give you so much homage to it, but it still feels like it's
Like,
it's dope the way
like
they do it,
everyone
man.
is exactly
Yo,
how
finish
they
season
are.
2, dog.
Like,
Listen
bro,
to
I'm gonna
me.
tell you right now.
Hook.
Like, I'm gonna tell you right now. You would think it ain't no hood nigga shit going on in Riverdale. It's
It's
hood
poppin'.
nigga shit going on in
It's-
Riverdale.
I can't deal with those. I can't
That
deal
don't
with
even
those.
sound.
Yes!
The only other
Yeah.
Riverdale that I know with niggas would do that is motherfucking Waka Flocka when he be yelling that shit out.
Listen, I felt awkward bringing it up at the table that night, but to have my man James tell me
That's what
he's
we're
been
not
watching
gonna do.
it.
That's what we're not gonna do.
Listen, man, yo, D, you the first. You creep chorus, man. Look, you need to start watching it, man. Watch it with wifey, man. That's
That's how I watch
Yo,
it.
you
Bro,
watch it with
I'm
wifey, you
telling
gonna
you,
be so hooked, you want to finish it without.
Bro, it's so
That's
cold. I'm not
real.
gonna lie how cold it is, because it really is cold.
Yo, I'm eyeing something. Do y'all have like the little mounters thing on your back that came from
Nah,
WB? Or
man.
something that is the
Bro,
CW that is
Listen, man.
attached?
Bro,
It's such a good
When I tell
series,
you,
man.
like, because when I tell you, everyone do look exactly how they look, but they modernize the fuck out of it. At the same time, they don't talk about just Archie. They talk about their parents too.
Yeah,
they get into
it goes deep
They
with
get deep
everybody.
in the parents. Like the parents got a whole bunch of shit going on.
It's
like,
grimy,
Like
yeah.
you realize, like you know how like the main parent you always saw was like Archie daddy and Veronica daddy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Veronica daddy is Lucifer, nigga.
Yeah.
That's how.
I mean,
That seems like that's going way
And
somewhere.
not for nothing.
and not for nothing. Like, that's
He's Latino, so he'd be like, mija. And
Yeah,
yo,
like that's what the whole
it's
shit. Like Josie and the Pussycats, they
serious,
black.
man.
They got black Josie and the Pussycats.
You gotta watch it. It's
Veronica is Latino. They got
You looking at the picture in your head with the split hair in the middle?
dog Jughead.
But that's what I'm saying.
Jughead is the dopest character in the whole show.
That's all me and my wife.
Jughead
said.
is my nigga,
Yo,
dog.
what part? I'm not gonna say
Jughead is
yo.
my nigga, dog.
Listen,
Jughead.
no, dog.
And his
I'm about to talk to my
good-
sister
yeah,
about
yeah,
everyone
yeah.
because, like, I didn't follow. I
Yo.
follow Archie a little
I
bit. My
did as a
sister,
kid.
my
Yo,
sister
no.
loved
And
Archie.
guess what?
I hated
And
Archie as a kid because you
and,
had G-Force
Jughead
Archie.
Daddy.
I'm going G-Force.
Right.
This
Hood,
is
nigga,
not
to the
Archie
run.
as a
I
kid.
know, and I think that's the thing that's
He
fucking
run the
with me.
whole
It's like,
south side.
You're not
Hold
gonna
on.
pay attention to that.
Go there. So this, yeah, we can't do this.
You can't shut us
Hey,
down.
Fuck the shit. Watch Riverdale.
I'm gonna check it out for you.
Dudes
I'm gonna check it out for
already
y'all.
just the
All
baby,
right.
so let's
Just go
not
on
check it out.
Netflix and watch it.
Listen,
Just
I'm
so
telling
like,
you, man. Watch this with wife. Watch the first episode of season 1 with wifey if you want or without. I guarantee you're not gonna stop there. You do me that, I make a deal with you. That's it.
I watched the first episode.
That's where I work.
And for real, take it for what it is, man. You just got because you have to. Don't think too hard on it.
It is such a good written
It
series.
really is very well written.
I'm gonna see what's good. I'm gonna see what's
Check
good.
it out.
Yeah, like
I give it to you. I'll
it's
see what's good.
like I put it like this. One of my partners that like shout out to my boy Flea. He was telling I was like, man, is Riverdale that good? He's like, niggas just wait till the end of season 2. That's all
Somebody
he
said
said.
that to you?
Yeah, that's Flea
Somebody
said.
else was watching.
I'm Flea. Jonathan
Hey,
knows
so,
Flea.
I can't believe the hood is out there doing it.
Yes.
Listen, man. Come on, man. The husband I was
Like
trying
you
to
think
explain-
it's just a regular
2018, man. Like,
Bro, no, it started off.
Everything flies.
Look, put like this. The first thing, it started off on a murder mystery.
So these
Like,
niggas,
oh,
these
look,
niggas, these niggas with Scooby Doo.
Nigga. It
Yeah,
started like a
listen,
main
man.
supporting character and Archie dies the very first episode.
I don't know if I'm happy about that.
Come on,
Nah,
Russ.
listen,
Huh?
has
Come on,
so
right?
much
No.
going on.
I said
You
supporting, not
gonna
a
be
main. I said
hooked,
supporting
listen,
character.
man.
It's a
And
supporting
if you
character
don't
that
fall
come
in
in
love
and
with,
dies,
listen,
bro.
if you don't fall in love with Jughead's dad, and be like, man,
Jughead dad is a hood nigga.
Hood cat, man.
Oh, hood Jughead black?
No, he white.
Robbie- yo, Robbie Givens is on
No, he
that
like on
shit.
some like the hood is like basically Sons of Anarchy.
Oh,
Yo.
wow.
The
Okay.
hood is the Southside Service is Sons of Anarchy.
Okay. I don't even want to hear no more.
It's
I'ma
no
check it out.
good. You
Keep
gotta
it
watch
100,
it,
man.
dog.
You gotta watch
It's
it, dog.
hood. I'm telling you, bro.
You gotta
All
watch
right.
it.
jump
My
into,
wife came down here right now.
I'm
Y'all
going
be
ahead and
like,
get these few topics in. I'm gonna head out the door. Go ahead. What we got?
All right, jump in. This Disney gets Fox. So Disney got them now. Basically going,
I heard Fox is soon, like,
no, somebody that's a shareholder that owes like 1%.
oh, sit your ass down.
Yeah, anyway. So I'm interested to see how they're gonna inflict and bring all these different people in into the universe. They'll roll them in little by little.
This is
Probably
too much,
introduce
though?
them. But you gotta think those other movies are coming out too. Is it too much? Those other movies are coming out too. The X-Men movies. They need first thing they need to do is go and cancel X-Men Phoenix. Second thing is cancel Young Mutants or was it New Mutants?
No, see, I like new, but I like the concept of New Mutants.
Did you
man.
hear about all the horrible testing? That's why they reshooting the whole
Damn
movie.
it.
The movie's gonna come out in March of this year, fool.
I
They said
know,
2019.
Man. I know, man. but
They gotta go back and reshoot a whole
I just
movie.
love the whole concept of like.
They start shooting that movie in 2017. They gotta reshoot the whole film. It's not coming out to 2019 summer.
Oh, snap.
This is horrible.
It's supposed to come out March 2018,
So
folks.
they need a year and a half.
They basically gonna do a whole nother movie. Like, fuck that. I wouldn't be surprised if we come out a whole nother trailer and they like in the middle of a field. Instead of being like on like
So after getting a whole trailer, after all that, nothing.
they was like, fuck that. This is whack. They said nobody in testing on is like that. 0%.
Damn. Wow. Damn, Aria.
Yeah, I know, right? She's gonna be they all the same characters. She's gonna be Wolfsbane, but so yeah. Next up, man, Winston Duke's supposed to play Kimbo Slice. M'Baka.
I'm interested.
Kimbo Slice movie is definitely interesting.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because
You
of the
gotta
way
remember
he
how
came
big of a
up.
phenomenon he was, though. Remember the
The way he
Wood
came
Street fights we used to watch with him in it? We were like,
But he
yeah,
knocked the
we
nigga
were
eye
glued.
out of his socket,
We
bro.
were glued
You remember
to that
that?
shit,
No,
though.
yeah,
He was a legend, and we got on it late, though. They said he had like 30 other fights before we as the internet, and that's early internet YouTube shit. That's like 05, 06. That was legend, like,
That's 480.
Hood legend type stuff.
Pixel.
Right. We talking about this nigga. We talking about he was out here getting stole in the face, walking through niggas like eating punches. That Kimbo Slice was.
and then he dead?
Heart attack. 42. Young age.
Steroids?
I guess I'm just looking at it.
Was it steroids?
I mean, I just assume.
And you know what? Maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just trying
And
to
then
think
you gotta think about his rise in UFC.
Well,
Not
then-
UFC.
Nah, it wasn't no
what-
rise.
No. When he was
That nigga- his ass
when he
whooped.
balled out in what was the one? Was it Elite? XC?
I don't even know if he did that well. I don't even.
Yeah, remember he won like 3 or 4 fights in a row. Remember?
Nah.
And Elite XC, yes he did. And the one that came on CBS, we used to watch it when he came on. And the reason he got lost because remember he lost the dude that was the
I remember
but he won like 4
I
fights.
remember when he first came in.
He won 4 fights.
He got his ass. Well, this is UFC. This isn't.
No, I'm talking about.
But he kept.
But I'm talking about MMA though. He came in.
MMA, he got watched when he first came out.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he didn't. He was in Elite XC.
That was no.
UFC.
He didn't. When he
first started MMA, he did not get his ass whooped.
He did.
MMA Elite XC wasn't MMA. It was MMA.
He went to Elite XC after UFC.
No, that was first.
Bruh.
I'm telling you,
I'm talking
Teddy,
about actual.
we watched it.
I remember.
Dude, you talking about actual UFC?
Yes,
he got watched his first.
In UFC, yes, but he was when he first got in MMA. No, he did not. He won 4 or 5 fights in a row. That's why the legend got so big.
You talking about? You talking about when you fought that like the police officer and shit like that?
No, boom. That's what I'm talking about. Elite XC, he won 3 in a row on Elite XC and MMA. That's his first 3. Remember, we were hype on. It came out for free on CBS. Remember, we used to watch it on Saturdays. Because remember,
but see, even with that,
Ken Shamrock's brother had the belt. Frank Shamrock, I believe.
I remember him knocking
the dude out and messed his cauliflower ear up. That was the third fight on. That was Elite XC.
I remember that, but
that was Elite XC.
But
and remember, you gotta think. He's winning MMA fights now, even though, and I remember you saying, like, he ain't gonna be able to make it for real. We were hyped, though, like, dude, this is one dude in here.
Well, no, he was definitely a monster. I'm not gonna say that, but I just remember they were talking, like, big no, because I do remember, because he was ending niggas quick.
That's what I'm saying.
He was ending niggas quick.
He was doing Mike Tyson motherfuckers.
Right. But it was like, but again, that was almost like amateur fights. Like, these are
that was on national TV, Teddy. This ain't no...
Yeah.
But I'm saying, you gotta think of the legend you could put, like, dude, you gotta think this, think about he's a hood dude fighting in Miami, and next thing he's fighting on CBS on prime time.
No, agreed.
They was basically making their programming around Kimbo Slice.
No. What I'm saying is...
It actually bankrupted Elite XC when he lost. Remember that?
What I'm saying is, I was just trying to decide if there was enough attachment to Kimbo Slice, like what he meant to a culture, to make a movie about him. Like, when I heard to start delving into his background, I was like, oh shit, like, yeah. Because I remember him talking about going to jail. Yeah, I mean, I definitely remember him knocking the nigga's eye socket out. Like, I definitely remember, like, being like, yo, this motherfucker is huge. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Eating all these punches.
Yeah, when he first came on this on the big, I don't know what it was, small screen or big screen with
Michael Jai White.
Yeah,
I was super excited.
So it was a lot of hype built around.
I mean, he definitely carried hype with him. I just wonder if there was enough people that were like in love with Kimbo to make a movie about it. But yeah,
telling you, man.
I mean, it's cool. I know I will watch it. I'm just saying this is going to be a moneymaker. That's more so what I was thinking. Not necessarily like he's not worth it or whatever, because I was a Kimbo Slice fan. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it
like yo, but I'm saying I think that's a solid kind of movie you can move on though. You can make that like a triumph and fall type of thing. Like,
but because how did he die? He died. Didn't he have a heart attack?
Heart attack.
Yeah,
but he was doing roids and stuff.
Yeah.
He got popped for his last fight with.
Yeah, that's right.
Against Dada 5000 or whatever. That dude that was in that other documentary that was on YouTube. Not YouTube, on Netflix. No, it was on Netflix. Remember that? That documentary? Yeah, but I'm talking about the dude Dada 5000 was in a Netflix thing, the backyard.
Backyard brawls or whatever.
Yep, he was on that. That's a dude he fought last. But I think it's on
he whooped Dada too though.
Yeah.
Hey, they was bees, boy. Kimbo was no joke.
Kimbo beat Ken Shamrock before that too. I mean, it's a 79-year-old kid.
Yeah.
We gotta talk about Ken Shamrock in his prime.
I know, that was like Joe. You know when Joe Louis 55 years old.
Yeah, you fight
Ken Shamrock in his prime. Shit,
nah. No, who did he lose to?
So Kimbo?
Yeah.
His 2 losses in MMA are.
It wasn't Ken.
No, he lost to Big Roy Nelson.
I remember that, the Haymakers.
He lost to Seth Suzuki. That was Elite XC. That's what took down Elite XC when he lost in Elite XC.
Yeah, Matt Mitrione.
Yep.
Matt Mitrione. That's what I was trying to remember. Yeah, that's what I remember, because like Kimbo got gassed early.
Because I wanted. Kimbo giving it to him earlier.
You said what?
When Kimbo giving it to him earlier in that fight?
Yeah, but that's why everybody. Because I remember Al Tap saying that he was like, unless Kimbo knock him out. he gonna be gassed and it's gonna be time because that was the thing. Kimbo never had worked on any sort of submissions or anything. Everything was like straight up striking, and everybody would just go for them legs, start kicking them out.
And remember his great role in Blood and Bone.
Right, my man got stabbed up hella fast.
Shout out to that was a good. They still need to come out with a sequel for that.
So,
Alien TV series is rumored to be in the works. What do y'all? Yeah, nay. How y'all feeling?
Nah.
Made that.
Nah. I mean, because Alien's cool, but to make a whole series out of it like that.
I'm just saying your budget's gotta be.
but
you don't see an Alien for like 10 seconds because I'm thinking for a TV budget.
Because
that's expensive to show them.
That's what I'm saying.
There's a lot of TV shows that have some good CGI
that you wouldn't even think that would be able to do. Budget.
Like you'd be like, the budget can't be that big for the show, but actually, some CGI looks good, man. So
if you got shows out here having Marvel level budgets, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm in the middle with it.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I gotta see a trailer.
Yeah, I need to see a trailer.
When you look at and this is a perfect example. When you look at Lost in Space from Netflix, and even Cloverfield Paradox, the budgets, man, for Netflix, they look really good.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, and that's
even though Cloverfield Paradox sucked, but
yeah, it was.
The CGI was good.
The CGI was good, but the whole,
I understand what they were doing with them. I understand what they were going for. So it's like, I understand what y'all was doing.
All right, Jim Carrey is supposed to play Dr. Robotnik in the
That's amazing.
Live action or anime?
Live action.
Really?
That's amazing, bro.
I would be okay with that if he like physically, if he can pull off the grins, he could pull off Dr. Robotnik.
That's actually the best casting name this man done in a long time is putting him as Dr. Robotnik.
It's amazing.
He said it's amazing.
It's amazing, bro.
As long as Joel White is Sonic, then I'm okay with it.
No, they ain't gonna let that.
God damn it.
Jared Leto is supposed to play Morbius in his own movie.
I saw that. I was just reading that
Ain't
earlier,
gonna happen.
bro.
It ain't gonna come out.
He just shut that down.
If they made
He didn't give it a chance. It's like he just turned the lights out. Yeah,
Venom. Anything's possible.
Grand opening, grand closing. It's Sony. Sony
Do you
owns
think
that.
Venom's even gonna pop though?
Venom's gonna be whack.
Trash capades, huh?
Yo, no, I'm talking about it may end up being one of the worst superhero movies of all time.
Okay.
That's how wacky
No.
It look horrible.
So, Fantastic Four?
Wow.
No. Fantastic Four.
It looks like it's gonna be wacker than that.
Fantastic Four.
Suicide Squad.
I'm not even going. That one's for you, bub. All right. Fantastic Four. First Incredible Hulk.
This is gonna be worse.
Then the first Incredible Hulk?
Dude, have you looked at these?
Bruh, the first Incredible... This nigga fought a pack of dogs.
He fought
And a tornado.
Yeah, he did.
All right, no.
This nigga fought a tornado, cuz.
Did you see that this jumps out of somebody and just jumps into him and he just writing the paper?
Whacker than the first Incredible Hulk.
Yes, steady.
We talking about walking in a nigga.
That's about Venom. Do y'all see the CGI looks bad? All that, like you can see.
You can see Tom Hardy's face.
Yes. And then when they the little part when he got the little thing come over, you're like, yo, I see your whole face. I see like his mocap suit.
He's all bush, boy. He said,
no, he's focusing on some shit.
He said Venom just did one of them little hoodie sweatshirts that zip all the way to the top so you can see a face.
The idea of doing it is stupid in itself if you don't have Spider-Man even jump this motherfucker off, period. Why you even... That's why Sony being greedy. Morbius ain't gonna happen, man. I got a long list. I think I'm gonna do a whole podcast on my own. Those movies that you never gonna see come out.
I'm done. I'm through.
Cause like half the DC movies ain't coming out. Half these Sony movies coming out. Some of these Marvel movies ain't coming out either. Motherfuckers just coming out with shit. Just saying like, hey man, we gonna come out with motherfucking puppy pals. Puppy dog pals.
We doing pound puppies, live action.
Live action pound puppies. And we just cast Nick Cannon in the lead role. It's Chocolate, the main pound puppy. Nick Cannon don't even know he cast it. He's just like, he's in a text message.
We doing Cabbage Patch Kids with Zac Efron.
Yeah, exactly. My buddy, Zac Efron. My buddy.
Man.
Just keeping it 100.
Man, look.
I wouldn't even say Venom's going to be worse than The Incredible Hulk. At this stage in the genres
But okay,
That's what I'm saying. That's pretty hard, bro.
The reason that I'm saying that Venom's gonna be worse because Venom has got more technology, more things in front of it than that in the past. Like I'm giving it. If there
you're saying that it has more resources.
I'm not saying actually as a real movie. No,
right.
But I'm talking about you give them a curve that's down there 10 years, more than 10 years.
Put like this: if you cannot match the CGI that was in Amazing Spider-Man 2, as crappy as the story was, the CGI action, top notch. If you cannot match that, don't even try.
So he said that Venom finna look like he out of Blade 2.
Blade 3.
Yeah, let me go ahead and start getting ready to get out of here, bro. Because that's horrible. That's horrible. That's just horrible.
All right, man. The Zola saga is will be coming to the big screen.
Wait,
Zola saga.
That's the triple tree. Oh!
Is
Casey Affleck and them still doing it?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's coming to theaters. You remember that whole thing with the Twitter?
The most ratchet ass Twitter story of all time?
Ridiculous, bro.
That's the most ratchet
and it got a movie.
Yeah, it's coming out.
God damn.
Look, it's a disaster.
What the fuck am I doing wrong?
Look, Tommy Wiseau got a movie.
So the person that directed episodes of Dear White People is
Justin
David Kushner penned it, and then it's the
motherfucker's gonna be on that shit.
He's wrote episodes for Atlanta, Dear White People, and Love.
I fucks with it.
This might be good as fuck.
It might do. That's what I'm saying. It might be good.
Man. Yeah, I'm in on this, man.
Like this, if the disaster artist can work, I know that can work.
If what?
If the disaster artist can work, I know that can work.
Billy D. Williams is coming back to play Lando in Star Wars.
No.
Yep.
I saw The Last Jedi.
We need to see him.
You hadn't seen it before? You think it was bad?
I thought it was cool.
Star Wars?
I watched it. I watched it in here again.
Let me ask you a question.
Yes.
Princess Leia.
Yeah, you.
I'm just saying Princess because it's on Netflix at this point. So,
what made it so what made it so funny about that is that I'd already saw like
everybody talk about it.
Shit. So somebody was like, so that was the first thing that popped in my head was somebody's post, but like, what the fuck was that Mary Poppins shit? When she was floating back to the,
she's like,
but she was so she floated back to the spaceship, but she was unconscious.
She pulled a Sound of Music pose. My nigga. It's like, I'm like, wow. I was like.
Hey, she was asleep, and it was just like...
it took me out of the movie for like 10 minutes, because I was like, get the fuck out of here. But then I was cool, but it did take me out of the movie for like 10 minutes.
It was just like, I heard it in the background. It was like, chim chiminy, chim chiminy, chim chim chim. And I was like, no, what?
I was like, did they just Disney-fy the fuck out of
they definitely did. I was just like, who did they... Like, why? Who okayed that? That's my question. Like, who? Well, aren't they about to do a new Mary Poppins? So maybe that was just like some subliminals for the new movie.
Good too.
Yeah, but does it make the Force look weak if they didn't? Because you see the most incredible stuff that Vader done with. But
that's
Kylo Ren doing stuff.
But she's like,
you mean to tell me in the midst of that moment?
She's not.
Nothing could save her.
So she's not unconscious.
Look,
she's
Yoda.
in the middle of space where you can't breathe.
Yoda burnt the tree.
Yoda, fucking is this tall, and was beating the shit and picking up
beating the sleeves off.
And picking up spaceships and shit, all kind of crazy shit.
Anything.
And you don't want to believe that Mary Poppins would float her ass back to the ship
unconscious? No. Ain't nigga ever done shit while they was unconscious.
You believe a guy that's 3 foot tall though.
He ain't even a guy. This nigga's an alien. This nigga is not even a nigga. So that's my whole point. Like, you could give that nigga astronomical powers. This bitch was asleep and in
the vacuum of space.
In the vacuum of space. And would have lucid dreamed her ass back to the motherfucking spaceship.
I gotta get my ass out.
No. You got one more topic before you go.
Give me one more.
Mortal Kombat.
Go ahead, get this shit out there. Yeah. Let's talk about that. Let's jump into that.
Go ahead, let's take it over there.
Because look, this Mortal Kombat bullshit. Okay, so I was cool with it until I read the very end of it. I was like, okay, Okay, I'm liking some of these characters. Okay, where's Sub-Zero? No, okay, he's not here. Okay, so I was like, all right. So I was like, okay, then you gotta have Scorpion. They'll make no.
So who is on it? Who's in it?
Everyone but them.
And they made 4 new.
No
characters.
reptile.
No ninjas.
So they got all the ninjas. They got rid of all the ninjas.
Yeah, and
No
they added
katana.
4 new characters that are not in the
game at all.
The game at all are being added as a family or some shit like that.
So we don't have any relationships to these 4 new motherfuckers.
No,
Sonya.
Our Raiden's a teenager.
Yeah.
Or is that...
Raiden's a teenager.
Hey,
They pulled the Fantastic Four.
Hey, Jules, I'm sorry.
My thing is that did
I'm
y'all
not
ever
supporting
watch,
this shit.
Did y'all ever watch the Makino one?
Yeah.
Where they had the series. They had the series.
Yeah, I was
Those
were
were
good.
Those were really good.
Oh
I don't know
no!
why
Have
they
you ever
stopped them.
played Mortal Kombat X and the Mortal Kombat 2011? Those stories are top notch. Like those stories make sense. Like, but what the fuck ever this is, I don't know what it is.
Because it's only 2 black people in the new one, right? Jackson, his daughter. That's his daughter, right?
Yeah, Jackson is what he is.
And it's keeping real racially profile alone. Huh?
Hey man, it looked like the cutting of the arch.
Oh, that's so true. Ooh, topical.
Sorry.
Topical.
Sorry.
Message.
Yeah. So yeah, James.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, we in.
That bullshit. Let me get out of here, man.
All right. Wrapping up some of our topics. AMC has launched their own movie pass to counteract.
Yeah,
Movie pass. Was I telling you that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, movie pass. AMC is doing their own movie pass.
Yeah.
And I think that I read that they're going to stop their movie pass. I mean the original
using
movie pass
movie
to go
pass
use the AMC.
That's cool. That's real cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick up this AMC movie pass real quick.
Yeah, I'm about to do it. How much is that on 20?
20,
That's not bad.
Ain't too
20,
bad.
25. I think it may be 25 or whatever. But then you still get your points and all that shit too.
Yeah, that ain't too bad.
Oh, like with the stuff and shit?
Mm-hmm.
I might do that just on the flip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So well, there you go. Because the another thing I didn't put on top, Movie Pass is trying to do movies though. Actually produce movies though now. They're actually had movies like 4 or 5 films in production.
Okay. I fucks with that a little bit.
And it makes sense that that's their end goal, just to
Right.
kind of get people in and
Right.
get all this data and all these people, and
Yeah.
then I can do my own films
Yeah.
and have to say, well, hey, if it's my films, you get a subscription to my films. You can watch any of my films for $5, $10.
Hey, was he? So was that data also is like really helpful?
Yeah.
Because then you could start seeing like what the preferences, and especially like during the seasons. And
Yep.
shit.
And what's the percentage of how many people really want to
gonna
see
shit.
everything?
Yeah. That's really smart.
All right. Next up, Eddie Murphy has played Dolemite in a Netflix film.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
I mean, I probably have thought about this 30 times in my whole life.
He was like, these are actually one of my wishes.
Yeah. I actually thought I could do this myself if I had the money.
He was like, I actually wish this with a $50 back in 1987 and wishing with. I'm glad to see this shit's coming to fruition.
Neil Blomkamp is supposed to direct a direct Robocop sequel to the original. I'm in with this. Neil Blomkamp is a dope ass director.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that he's not, but I'm
Did
like,
you ever read his treatment for the alien he was gonna do and they wouldn't let him get it?
I think we talked about it.
He said
It's
for
pretty dope.
RoboCop?
RoboCop 2, the direct sequel to the original RoboCop.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
because the other RoboCops was whack.
they
they
were.
were all-
I'm
they
not
were all
saying they
whack.
were.
RoboCop 2,
but there's
RoboCop
just-
3, the reboot regular RoboCop. All
There's
of them
just
whack.
been so exactly, but that's what I'm saying. There's been so much underneath that umbrella.
Do you
like
remember how whack the original RoboCop 2 was?
yeah.
Remember the dude was the drug dealer, and you had to put the drugs inside his little system and shit.
Mm-hmm.
It was inside the robot, like his soul was still getting high.
It's the 80s, bro. Like
That was
everything went. Everything went, dog. Like it's the 80s.
And then people controlled him by giving him drugs through the system, through his
everything went, dog. It's the 80s. This is how we got here.
And then RoboCop got wings in the third one fighting in the hood.
On one man strip.
Hey, that's just how I like something. And you know what's crazy? From the middle of the 80s to the middle to the end of the 90s, all these films start taking the same route as Leprechaun. Like it just
explain this.
because it just gets really ridiculous. Like
Oh, yeah.
like Leprechaun in the Hood. Like
Hey, Leprechaun in the Hood 1 and 2 were funny.
But it's not that they're not funny. But I'm just saying,
They
like,
they just said fuck it.
just say like, what is the most ridiculous shit that we could come up with? What if we put that nigga in?
You know what? There were a lot of ridiculous sequels then, though.
There's a ton.
But a lot of them were direct to like videotape or like some other shit.
But I'm saying the fact that they were greenlit, the fact that motherfuckers could take, that's how you know shit had a strong following. Because you could literally be like
Puppet
yo,
Master. Did you ever hear about Puppet Master being in theaters?
No.
Right. You only
Maybe
saw
once,
it on tape.
maybe first. Well, that's what I'm saying. But we were young. I look at it like this. Niggas, like people
Maniac
were...
Cop.
Hey, dude, Maniac Cop was my shit. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's the 80s, that mid-80s to mid to late 90s. Like, we were so...
Critters.
Tremors. Like, no, Tremors actually went to the theater.
Yeah, but Critters has like 7 of them.
Hey, that's my
Tremors has
point.
got like 7 of them.
That's what I'm saying. But they're about to drop a new Tremors.
God
I can't with that one.
It's crazy. It's
damn.
about to be a TV series.
Kevin Bacon's done it?
They mentioned him.
Oh, so he's
No, he's there.
So
Yeah.
now, just the thing with the RoboCop though, because they said that they wrote that already years before.
Yeah.
So that I think
New Blomkamp probably got a whole bunch of shit.
But that's what I'm saying though. That's what I'm saying. Like it's crazy. Like just that's how attached to entertainment we were then. Like because think about that. That also means that we were also very limited in options.
100%.
You know what
you
I'm
gotta
saying?
bring Murphy back. How you gonna bring Murphy back?
Murphy, you bring him back.
The same dude. You have to if you're gonna
Nah,
say it's a direct sequel.
I mean, it's real. Nah, maybe he went rogue and somebody fucking killed him. Or something.
Now look, you can get the 80s throughout the movie. I tell you, if you want to do 80s, because it was really 87, so you don't really need that much 80s. You can actually really tap into the last 89, 90. But you gotta have the same dude or CGI the same dude.
He'll be there, but he not gonna be in a Robocop suit. Like he gonna get some sort of malfunction. And they gonna kill him off or some shit.
No.
In the beginning.
So you said, no, go back. So you saying that because we got limited more options.
Because think about it.
We saw a lot of bullshit in theaters.
That's what I'm saying. We saw a lot of bullshit. Period.
But that was that was our entertainment then.
But that's what I'm saying. We were super like that was the takeoff of I don't want to say all entertainment, but like
when it's on the big screen,
when it's on the big, like
you have to do.
It's almost like
I was telling my wife how we would go to movies every weekend.
Oh yeah,
every weekend.
Like that just
maybe twice a weekend,
bruh.
We see everything in the fucking thing. We saw everything we could. We be the dudes that would be sitting there.
You would go to 3 or 4 movies at a time. Well, we had the attention span for it. But 2, the other thing is, like, I just saw this article. It wasn't an article, but it was like a vlog from the dude that's attached to Complex talking about hip hop, right?
Yeah, you talking about with the
did I tag you?
with the De La Soul versus
De La Soul versus Nas and the split.
Mm-hmm.
But what Knife was saying was real because he was like that was like that time period allowed us to have conversation because everybody was seeing it. So like he was basically talking about the division. He was like, you know, because the internet opened up so much other shit. Like before, I guess that split, hip hop, everybody was listening to the same shit.
It was the same 10 albums. Everybody
right, exactly. So when we come to the water cooler or whatever we rapping, we all have different perspectives. But now with the separation, like niggas like I ain't heard that shit. I don't, you know, I'm not interested. But I don't fuck with that. This is my sound. That's how entertainment was until fucking shit. Then
early 2000s, mid 2000s,
mid 2000s, bro.
2000s.
Because like when the death of Blockbuster basically showed like the expansion. You know, with YouTube and all the rest of this stuff now, like attention's just darted left and right. You know what I'm saying? So back then, me and you could have conversations like we all saw fucking Critters, Poltergeist, Tremors, Maniac Cop. You know what I'm saying? All these most ridiculous.
And you was really cool if you hadn't seen
it. If you hadn't seen it, we like, what the fuck you mean you ain't seen? Like, you know what I'm saying?
And then the fucked up part was you may have missed it in the theaters, and you gotta wait till it come on tape.
A year later. Yeah. Well, even more so, like because it was the same thing with music. So it's like if you ain't know somebody that had it, like you missed it, and like that's why people be like, nigga, you haven't heard such and such. It's been out for 6 months. Because niggas been sitting with it for 6 months. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now we don't necessarily have options. So I was just saying, like, that just shows you during that time period that literally Hollywood was going crazy. They was like, nigga, we can do whatever the fuck we want to do.
And motherfuckers gonna go.
And they gonna go. Dude, think about Freddie was pulling off some of the most ridiculous shit. Like they literally
rebooted him 2 or 3 times.
Dog. They literally
put him in a video game.
Bruh, them niggas literally was like, yo, you guys are the writers for Freddy. Take these packets of LSD. Come back in the morning.
You talking about 5 then?
It doesn't even matter.
5 was probably the most.
5 was crazy as fuck.
For the Dream Child.
But literally, you could just come up with anything, and niggas were like, you know what? This is wild as fuck. Let's go for it.
Fuck it. They gonna go see this shit.
Fuck it. They gonna see this shit anyway. And sure enough, we was at court. It's like, yo, did you see fucking Dream Child?
Or you see Freddy's dead? The motherfucker went in the video game. He went in Mario, nigga.
That's what I'm saying.
That's stupid.
He's in Mario. I would never thought of that.
I would have never thought about putting that nigga in Mario.
Anything was that ridiculous. They would be like, what is the most ridiculous?
What is the most ridiculous? Because think about it. Some of this shit, it's like the 70s. Like some of the shit that came out was like, nigga, you had.
Think about how the Chuckies got ridiculous. Because the first 2 Chuckies were like seriously like crazy. Then they was like, fuck it. Let's take him all the way. No, the first 3 Chuckies. Because the first 3 was like, I can't think of it was a trilogy thing. Then it was like, was it probably Freddy? I mean, not Freddy.
Nigga,
Chucky gets
they
married
had a Jason in space.
Yes.
Bruh.
Jason in space.
Jason in space. That sounds almost as ridiculous as President Donald Trump talking about a space force.
Jason.
Yet it happened. It's here. This shit is real.
Remember, they did Doom, and we all went to see that bullshit.
Well, it's just...
But Doom was kind of like...
That's the kickoff. That's the kickoff.
Yeah. But it was like, yo, this ain't like the game, no, B.
Right, well,
that's how. But we went in there thinking it was gonna be. Like
of course, I mean, and we're going to. But I'm just saying, like,
even Resident Evil though. The first Resident Evil was whack. How they killed everybody in that one scene. We was like, fuck that. that's what
Hey, you know when they was in that hallway? Hey, when they killed the black dude with the lasers, nigga, I was mad as fuck.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like, dude, like y'all killed 4 people in one scene. Fuck this, man. Like y'all.
Hey, and guess what? They came up with 6 or 7 more of them motherfuckers, and we still, nigga, they just had one 2 years ago.
I've only seen one Resident Evil in theaters, the first one. Have not seen another.
Niggas, somebody going to see this shit.
I know.
They got. I think they just announced the last one is being made.
No, they went over. Him and his wife went over doing another series. I forgot what it is. It's something else. The what's the dude name? Is it Paul? It's not Paul W. Anderson, is it? W.S. Anderson.
All I know
he's married to the chick Mila Jovina. The director's married to her.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Well, that makes sense why they keep getting all these motherfuckers.
Yeah. Oh, another one that's gonna end. That's I guess the same as be them fucking the vampire werewolf joints.
Twilight.
No, the other one.
Underworld.
Underworld. They getting ridiculous too.
Yeah.
The only one I really liked was the Lycans one.
I probably liked all of them up until that. Like, you know what? Here's the thing. This last one really started stretching shit out.
Because I haven't seen the last 2.
The last one is that the one where she turned into a witch, Jules? She got witch powers and shit.
Because this is the 5th one you talking about, right?
Oh, Underworld.
Oh, it was tricky, man.
It's because which one is that? Because the 4th one's got Michael Ealy in it, right?
Michael Ealy is who?
It's like her partner or something in one of them.
I can't remember. They're all. I just remember there was the big ass wolf. That nigga died
in the parking lot.
Right.
Yeah.
There was a big ass wolf, and then this last one, she became like an elemental or some shit like that.
It was kind of dope though too. I watched it. It was definitely worth the watch.
It wasn't as bad, but it's just like they.
I can't do
this. You know what it is? You got to play it safe. That's not date night. That's like if you catch up on it and then you're ready for it.
It's just one of them shits like it's a Saturday, I ain't got shit else to watch. Well, because it's not as bad, but the thing is, it's like you start to wonder like where they start pulling all their ideas from. Because it's just Transformers, motherfucking dragon, bitch, whatever. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, bro, like it's just.
It was something dope about the Knights though. The ones that came to set it off on Prime when that kid was... Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, it was something dope about that, but I think it was too much.
Haven't seen it. I checked out after the Dragon...
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying, because it's just like...
They're doing too much.
And that was
they have something.
They have something.
Like Bushmaster, it's perfect. and then you're throwing me so many different obstacles to get to him. You did the same thing with Cottonmouth, man. It's like, come on, why?
Oh, by the way, I didn't agree. I didn't really like that excuse for Mariah killing Cottonmouth.
No, yeah. I mean, but it's.
I mean, it was convenient as fuck, but for her to snap in that moment,
Yeah.
like there was no build up to it. Like if there was a build up to it, because they referenced it a little. You know what I'm saying?
They showed a little bit more because they do. You haven't got to the flashback episode.
No,
They got a flashback episode where they go back to, and they show you why the Bushmasters even have beef with them. Like going back to, they go to Jamaica.
Oh, okay.
But the whole family's in Jamaica though.
Right.
So it's like Mariah and all them are visiting Jamaica. So it's like they all little kids and stuff.
Gotcha.
Yo, what's going on? It's James from Lando. Okay, I want to go ahead and give my anime pick of a week. Real quick, I want to go ahead and talk about anime I just got done watching. It's a real short series. It's super dope. It's called Inuyashiki. Yes, it's gonna sound weird.
Right. Yeah, all people fucking that up.
Okay, so basically, it sounded like the show Inuyasha from back in the day. It used to come on Cartoon
I
Network.
thought you said it was called Inuyashiki.
No, that's it. Yeah, no, right. So, INUYASHIKI. I think that's how you spell it. I don't know. Regardless, though, it's someone's last name. That's what it is. It's basically about this old man, like this 58-year-old man, Japanese dude. Nice, sweet old man, basically down on his luck. Family don't respect him, get no respect, like on some Ronnie Dangerfield type shit. Doesn't, and has no friends, and basically find out he got terminal cancer.
This is an anime?
Yeah. And it started off real melancholy and somber. He like, damn, that's fucked up. And then he looks way older than what he is, and clearly it's because of the cancer, you know what I'm saying? But he didn't realize that. And he was supposed to be die, has 90 days to live or some shit like that. And so he ended up going out to the park by I guess like local by, and a young man is standing there too, like a high school student, and he's there. We know with a dog that he had met earlier that day, and like this meteor comes out of nowhere, like out of no, like for real, this meteor comes out of nowhere and just boom hits him, and then he wakes up. Literally, he's a cyborg.
Oh snap!
Like he's literally like on some multifunctional cyborg type shit. Like he literally is he literally turned into cyborg for DC.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
He literally turned into cyborg. Like he looks exactly like he normally does, like as a human being. But he functions just like Cyborg off of DC in every sense of the word. Like his body can literally adapt and do any fucking thing. And he can still eat, he still have emotion, it's still him, but basically anything that's organic is now technological. Only thing that's real, technically, is his conscience. So really, technically, he's an android. So it's basically kind of like what's that movie? What's the Terminator movie with Christian Bale in it? Salvation. So you remember how the main character was the Terminator with human mind? Basically, same kind of concept. So basically, you find out, but he's still still a good man. So he's still the same person. Yeah. So basically, finds out he can do all this stuff, and he ends up saving people's lives, from getting mugged and killed and raped and sickness and all kinds of stuff. Like he really becomes like a savior. The kid ended up being a fucking psychopath. Ended up becoming pretty much Japan's #1 serial killer in history. He just goes around fucking people up. Like
cyborg dude?
Because it's two of them.
Oh, two people.
It's two of them because remember it was a young dude at the park. He was just there, too. So when he got hit by it, he can do the exact same thing the old man can do because he's a cyborg too, and he can do literally everything the old man can do. But instead of being a good guy, he's a villain. Like he literally breaks into people's houses. Hey, how you doing? I'm gonna kill you now. Points his finger at someone and says bang, and literally a force push on some Magneto shit or something like that. It just pow. Yeah. On No Country for Old Men when the old dude had that little gas gun, he was put it in people's heads and shit like that. He can do that from any distance with his finger to say, like on a gun.
What's the name of this again?
It's called Inuyashiki.
Is this on Netflix?
No, I had to find this on one of my little. I found out on it by watching. I was on YouTube and it was like one of these anime lists, and I checked it. I'm like, okay, I heard
So
this
you watched it
before.
on YouTube?
I didn't watch it on YouTube. I actually found it on that one site I talked about. Watch Cartoon. Watch Cartoon. I think it may be on Crunchyroll, but if not, it's on like Watch Cartoon Online and Kiss Anime and stuff like that. But no, it's crazy because it's all about like. If two people had the exact same superpowers, like in every sense of the word, what would you see on two different sides? Would you see one? You would see one person being a savior and one person being a hero, or one person being a villain. How would this? How it shows like a lot of duality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like shows like a lot. Like what would you do with this power if you had it? Would you be a good guy? Would you be a bad guy? Let's see. Let's get two people the same power. Let's put them in two different situations. And like literally, he can go around. He doing like literally like Jesus level miracles on people too. So he's not on like a walking like he's not on like a WMD basically. He also can go around like if you got cancer, he can take away your cancer. If you in a coma, snap you out of a coma. If you like got like real bad gashes or burns, he can take away all of that. Like his body literally can take away all of that stuff, and all he just runs on water.
Damn.
So like he doesn't need to eat enough, but his body just runs on water. Like and that's it.
That's dope.
So now it's hella dope. It's just a hella good anime, but it can get disturbing because when you realize the little young dude is just nothing but like a 16, 17-year-old high school student that literally lost his shit. And he's just like, oh, I can do whatever I want now. Everyone can die. Like just shit like that. Just let's real nonchalant.
An emo cyborg.
He's not even emo. He's
Serial killer.
He's not even emo. He's a literal sociopath. Like and there, like he literally just has no emotion. Like, oh, you're naked, huh? You don't want to get naked? Fine, you die. Pow. Oh well, time to go home. Like what
That's
the fuck?
That's a sociopath.
That's what I said. It's in every sense of the word. That's what he really is a sociopath. So, but it's a really good show because it just shows a lot. It talks a lot of different things. A lot about outside of the action, which is dope. But it talks about a lot of things that we talk about in this reality, like a lot of social norms and things of that nature. It's a really cool show, but it's only 11 episodes. Mm-hmm. It's like not long, so if you want to watch something that's real good, check that out. Right. And that's my anime pick of the week.
All right. So let's go and jump into. You got a conspiracy theory for us, man?
Nah, I was trying to find something, but in their place, what I will say, if you like choreography, Maurice Crump just dropped a series.
The dude that started Crump Dance?
No. His name is Maurice Crump. He did choreography for Black Panther. Fight choreography.
Oh, okay.
He's in a couple movies.
Come on, up. I'm thinking Crump Dance.
Yeah. I mean, it's called Crumping. So,
yeah.
But he did some choreography on Black Panther, Tony Jaa, like the Protectors and all the rest of that stuff. So he's legit his brother from L.A. Oh, shit. So he's been around. He's doing stunt double. I think he's stunt double for Blade in the first ones. Well, take that back. He did some. Because, Wesley Snipes knows his own shit. Or whatever. So, but he dropped a series and the music's done by Stick from Dead Prez.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So it's a series on...
It's a series on YouTube. And he's basically... He's a hood... So
it's a web series.
It's a web series on YouTube. And he's a hood bounty hunter. So he goes to, like, collect debts for other motherfuckers. And it's cool. So, like, he's talking in, like, hood form. So, like, he'll run up on somebody and, like, right before the fight, he'll be like, he'll say something. He's narrating the whole time. He's like, so you see this nigga? So, like, for instance, there's this dude, one of the first people that you're introduced to is this dude who's black and Asian. Okay. Right? He's got long hair.
How long is the episode?
15 minutes.
Oh, okay.
And he's like, who the fuck is this Pootie Tang looking motherfucker right here? Right? He says it's all narration. It's all narration. So he said, I'm going to have to see what's up. So he gets out the car, and the other dude, the Pootie Tang's bodyguard runs up. He was like, now you see this nigga here? He finna catch that fade. And then a definition of catch that fade pops up.
Oh, shit. Okay.
It's cool as fuck,
I'm going to
though.
have to fuck with this.
It's cool as fuck. So you sell it like there's some work that needs to be done when camera wise to make it a little more appealing. But the choreography, the little hood, like this might be the hood piece that you're looking for.
Okay. See, that's what I need. I need something like that. All right, let's jump into our last section. Our trailers.
Man,
Sleeve it or leave it.
I ain't get a chance to see a bunch of these motherfuckers. So
Who's Streets? Have y'all?
I heard about Who's Streets though.
So basically, this one's about Ferguson, man. It's a documentary about Ferguson, starring some people we know.
Right.
It actually has been out, but it drops on Showtime next weekend, I believe. So
I wonder if that's the same. Damn, they do got a lot of stuff because Stranger Fruit already came out.
I haven't seen that one. I need to watch it because that one came on Showtime too, I think.
Yeah, we're gonna show it at the job.
Oh, what, at the theater over there?
You know what? That's a good idea, bro. I didn't even think of. We're showing it just to try to build dialogue and diversity amongst our organization, but maybe we could sponsor a showing up there. That would actually be a really good idea.
Yeah, that'd be
for
dope.
the community.
I'm going with oral, and I mean I'm kind of overloaded with Ferguson stuff, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but we're from here.
Yeah, so it's just nothing against it though. Next up, Ken.
Yeah,
Definitely.
I'm gonna sleeve that. I only saw half the trailer, so
Give y'all a description for people that may know it. Ken, a pulse-pounding crime thriller with a sci-fi twist, the story of an unexpected hero destined for greatness, chased by a vengeful criminal, James Franco, and a gang of overworldly soldiers. A recently released ex-con, Jack Renner, and his adopted teenage brother, Miles Truitt, are forced to go on a run with a weapon of mysterious origin as their only protection. So this kid has an alien gun, basically. This black kid has an alien gun blasting people, and they like, oh, I want that shit.
Right.
James Franco like, I want that shit.
of course it's the Book of Eli. With
Yeah,
her.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna sleeve this, man. I'm gonna check this out. Zoe Kravitz is in it too.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out. $5.
The Hate You Give, man. Have you guys?
I feel like you could talk to me about that.
This is written by a book. This is based off a book. The book is by Angie Thomas. It's called The Hate You Give, and it comes from Tupac's Thug Life persona.
Oh, okay.
You know, because thug means the hate you give.
Right.
The hate you give, little infant fucks everybody.
It fucks everybody. Right, yeah.
So that's where she took that first part from. I was like, oh shit. So basically it's about a girl named Star who's consistently switching between two worlds, and then her boyfriend Khalil gets killed by the cops. And all this stuff.
Why is always a Khalil that get killed? By the cops? Because I feel like ain't that the dude's name in
Juice?
Black Dynamite?
And Black Dynamite is
The dude's the girl's boyfriend, his name Khalil?
Oh, that sounds familiar too.
Damn, you might be right.
You might.
This must make us supposed to die. It means to die. But I'm going to sleep on this one, man. I'm digging this one.
Yeah.
The Hate You Give, man. Looks good. Like that one looks real good. The Bobby Brown story. They make it a new edition cinematic universe.
Shut up.
No, I'm dead serious. No, I'm serious.
No, we believe you.
It's the same exact dude. It's the same exact dude as Bobby Brown, and it's the same exact new edition. People are in it. It's basically just a spinoff of, and it's got all. That's what I'm saying. You laughing? I'm dead serious. It's a new edition cinematic universe, nigga.
Is it really called that? Because
No, I coined it.
Is it because it's a sequel?
I'm coining it.
Don't listen to that.
They're coming out with a BBD.
But
I'm gonna say if they do a BBD,
they're doing a BBD one.
Yeah, they spinned off right off.
And then they go do a reunion for New Year.
No, you gotta do maybe do a Ralph and Johnny.
You gotta do a Ralph and Johnny one.
Maybe make it a half and half movie.
No, you gotta do both.
You can't do. This is 2 nights with Bobby.
That's true. He did. Look,
you said. Yeah, he needs 2 nights. That's 4 hours.
You don't think
the original was 3 nights?
Well, maybe you could just do one with.
Well, you saying this one night for each one of them?
Yeah.
BBD.
I'm sure there's a lot of underground because you're dealing with 3 niggas.
You got to do 2 nights with them, huh?
Yeah, and then one night Ralph, one night Johnny.
Yeah.
So
you don't even need one for Johnny though.
Nah, you got to give Johnny.
Nah,
that's what.
He can.
There's some stuff people.
He gonna fuck around, surprise you, dudes. There's gonna be some whole bunch of shit you never even thought about.
Hey, look, the New Edition movie told me a lot of shit I didn't know, and I keep up with New Edition.
Yeah.
With Ricky Bell being hooked on coke,
never knew that. Never knew it.
Yeah, I never watched it.
The New Edition?
It's good.
Hey,
like,
it's really, it's
like,
only because they actually chose singers and shit too.
Yeah, people that can really sing.
Like they singing the parts. You would enjoy it.
Dude, like, it should have been it should have won like an Emmy or something. Like, no bullshit. Like, it was that good. Next up, Creed 2.
Ooh,
yeah, of course.
Hey, man.
Hey.
I told you my dude from The Land was going to be straight with it. Remember I kept telling y'all he's the director that movie I tell you that's good called The Land. About those kids in Cleveland, the skateboarding kids in Cleveland.
Oh, yeah.
He directed Creed 2, and people were like, I don't know. I was like, dude, The Land was good, man.
No, but he
It's
came
gonna be
highly
alright.
recommended because when Stallone even posted that the new director was coming in, he was
And Coogler's a
giving it
producer.
shout-outs.
He's still a producer on it.
Oh, yeah, so it's still connected to it,
Yeah.
It's gonna be the same universe.
I fucks with Coogler, man. Because he's just him. Like, after watching that interview, I was like...
I want to shed like a tear every time he talks.
Hey, dog.
Because that makes you like, yo, if this motherfucker can make it...
Yeah, well, it didn't even got it. No,
not only but he's educated as fuck, but he ain't code switching.
No,
at all,
dog. That's what I love about it. When I heard
that motherfucker said, I get a thou wow. I said, does this nigga say a thou wow?
Hey, no, that's what I was saying. He brought it too. He was like, yo, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with you. I said a thou wow. I said, hold on, let me. And then you wait. I didn't rewind it. I was like, he gonna say something else again. And he's like, I'm just seeing where I'm going. Oh shit, this motherfucker. Hey, dog.
And my thing is, he was in meetings with Marvel.
Hey,
that's why I believe
that's what I mean. Hey, this nigga's the trillest nigga ever, dog.
And he's like, I'm gonna keep it a thou wow with you, Kevin. or Foggy, I'm gonna call you Foul, you my fam. KFG, yo, y'all want to give me about 10 more racks.
He like the smart nigga in the gang that always eating sunflower seeds. That's what it sounded like. He was like, hey, man, y'all niggas motherfuckers stupid for real, dog. I'm going to get a thou out with you. The public right across the street.
I'm finna roll out, too.
He was like, y'all dumb motherfuckers stay here, nigga. I got a scholarship to Cal, nigga. For real, dog. And I leave next week. I seen this happen in other movies. Where the person go out with y'all and die. Dog. He's so G.
Next up, Halloween reboot. Got Jamie Lee Curtis in it coming back.
I fucks with it.
It looks
you gotta
decent.
do it just off.
And John Carpenter is executive producer on it. It's your boys from Blumhouse.
Oh, well, yeah. Okay, there you go. At first, I was a little nervous because I'm like, here we are again, rebooting the ridiculous ass '80s franchises.
Yeah.
And then you know what's funny? This shit's gonna continue. Like, it's gonna be 2035, and we're gonna be watching the Purge. Purge again.
Now, sidebar.
United
I heard
States
that
of
Purge is good as fuck.
See,
they said it's the best one. They said it's the best one.
I haven't even seen any of the Purges.
Somebody walked in the shop and said something totally opposite.
Dude, everybody I've said this is the best one. Word. They said because it's based on like black folks. Like it's like like how they would fuck us up. They basically though, and I read a little bit like just a background. They basically cut off Staten Island and say they gonna use that as the Purge area to test it. Wow. And they give you $5,000 if you stay on the island.
Wow.
Who gonna stay on the island? People that got paid they need money. I like the Purges, man.
I haven't seen.
I like the last two. I never really seen the first one.
I haven't seen any.
The first one is whack.
Yeah, I heard.
That second and third one though.
That second and third one's fire though.
I haven't seen any of them.
Because the first one really you don't understand what it means because in the first one you never seen them right. So the first one the first one.
Frank Grillo played in the second and third.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
he was the dude up for the Punisher too.
He was in Captain America, Civil War.
The dude that played
the Skull dude, whatever, he came out and said, "Look at my face" or whatever.
Dude that played
yeah.
I can't remember his name now. Fuck.
He's dope.
Taskmaster.
No, dude with the skull.
He played in Warrior as the trainer.
But anyway,
Warrior, I know exactly. He's the actual. Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
about. He's dope.
That's not Taskmaster.
No, it's like Bone.
Oh,
Crossbone. Okay, so the first one you just get like one family in their house dealing with the Purge, and you like, the fuck does this mean? This rich ass white family.
It's like
dealing
strangers.
with it. Right.
Yeah.
But then the second one,
scary,
it opens it up like to the whole city. and you like, oh no, it's going down everywhere. And you have nowhere to hide. And then it breaks down even more of like the aristocracy and how they have shit involved with it. And then the third one just continues that, like how they making money off of it even, and like how like in the second one, and the whole thing of the idea of the purge was crazy is if you're an elected official, you can't be purged on. But in the third one, they say they made a special year where because the main character, the dude's protecting the woman that's running for president. They said, oh, anybody can be murked now for this year.
So because they're trying to get him out of there.
Get her. It's a her.
Yeah. Oh, get her out of there.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And like they do, and the thing that's crazy, that the purge becomes a religion for rich people. They be praying over people. Like they have ceremonies. This is in 2 even. Like ceremonies with it. They like make it a full thing, like an event. Like, oh, we bought these other people to purge on them. At our crib, rich crib, at the crib.
Wow. And
we invited you over for a party. A purge party. And we got 15 people for everybody to kill.
That's hella.
Here go your gear. What do you want to kill them with?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta them purges are good, man.
I'll check it out.
I almost don't want you to watch the first one. Actually, I would say watch the 2 and 3, and then you can watch 1. You'll be like, okay, you get it because it becomes more personalized.
It's a prequel, so you definitely watch.
No.
I'm gonna watch it all the way through. I'll watch one. I can sit through it.
Yeah. So
you're actually gonna be interested.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to see that Purge. Yeah, the newest one. The
me and my son got hooked.
Okay. I'll watch it.
All right, Bad Times at the El Royale. Did y'all get to check that one out?
I haven't seen no trailer.
I've seen something like that.
It's basically, man, it's kind of weird, man. It's basically about kind of like it's about 7 strange, I'll just read the description to everybody. 7 strange, each with a secret to bury, meet at Lake Tahoe's El Royale, a rundown hotel with a dark past. Over the course of one fateful night, everyone will have a last shot at redemption before everyone goes to hell. So it's like basically a gateway to hell, like a purgatory area.
Damn.
Yeah, it's like weird like that. It looks good though, man.
It sounds like
it's weird as fuck.
It kind of sounds like Identity.
Something like that. That's what it seemed like from the trailers.
Did you ever see Identity?
Identity was good.
Bruh.
Really?
It blew my mind. Like when it first came out, 2003.
Yeah. I never seen that.
It's good, man.
You should check it out, bro. It's exactly like that, but there's a flip to it that you don't.
It's right.
It's completely out of the box.
All right, let's speed through some of these. The Girl on the Spider Web, man. I'm sleeping.
It looks good. Yeah, I'm sleeping.
Yeah, this was based like a vigilante girl that's out here just getting cats.
But isn't it just the sequel to Girl with the Dragon Tattoo?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all this is?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if you've seen the other 2, then
because then it comes out.
It's just following her. Yeah.
I'm sleeping it.
Yeah, definitely.
Next up, we got Tales from the Hood 2.
That's automatic.
Automatic, but I was disappointed that it said going straight to DVD.
I mean,
I get the model.
There's no way. There's no way they. There's no way. Unless you're showing it at motherfucking Magic Johnson's. like on a charity night or some shit, like
on a charity night,
like there's no way they're gonna show this shit.
We're gonna do a double feature, Tales from the Hood 1 and 2.
Hey, or you kicking it back? Oh yeah, or double feature at a drive-in.
That shit.
That's gotta be hilarious. I gotta definitely.
But I'm gonna take.
Hey, we should do that, bro.
Like run a drive-in now?
Yeah, or get some place with like a big ass
big screen.
A big screen, bro. Or not even necessarily a big screen. We could do that shit like a big white wall.
St. Charles does it at the St. Charles Community College. Does movies in there at their St. Charles Community College in the little field area. They got a big screen. You can come out there for free and watch movies with kids. It's like kids movies.
Yeah, dude. I rent the screen all the time. You know it'd be dope, bro.
Let me see this. I had this on the.
Okay. Well, we'll do that. We'll do it afterwards because damn. Remind me to bring that up.
Next up, TV show that's gonna come into Hulu, Castle Rock. To give everybody a description of psychological horror series set in the Stephen King multiverse. So y'all know I'm love the multiverse. Castle Rock combines the mythological scale, intimate character storytelling of King's best loved works, weaving an epic saga of darkness and light played out on a few square miles of Maine woodland. So the fictional main town of Castle Rock has figured prominent in King's literary career. Cujo, The Dark Half, It, and Needful Things, as well as the novella The Body and numerous other stories. as Rita Hayworth in The Shawshank Redemption are either set there or contain references to Castle Rock. Castle Rock is an original suspense thriller, a first of its kind, reimagined explores the themes and worlds uniting the entire King canon.
That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, you didn't know all those movies were made?
Not Shawshank Redemption?
Well, Shawshank, he didn't write that, though.
Okay.
That basically, no, he did write that. But he didn't write it as big as the movie. It was a short story. And basically, there was a like, at one point, Stephen King, and he may even let you do it now, you can use his script for $1. Or whatever, as long as you don't make any money off of it and send him the thing. Like, if you're doing a student film thing, whatever.
You could shoot it?
You could shoot it and buy one of his scripts for $1. And the dude did that.
I'm confused.
You could buy one of his scripts, like, unused, and get the rights to it. Like,
does he have that many stories? Is that
yeah, the many books and stories, yeah.
So he said you could buy...
you could buy the rights to one of his unused books, short stories for $1. Or it's like $10 or something.
Right.
And you can shoot it, but you can't profit off of it, and you can't do a whole bunch of stuff off of it. You can use it for like film stuff, as a resume builder, shit like that. And saying I did the Stephen King movie. And I don't even know if he's doing it no more, but he was doing it for a while. So the dude that did Shawshank Redemption did another one of his short stories and did dope. And Stephen King let him
actually shoot the real thing.
Redemption.
That's dope as fuck.
Yeah. The original director, I forgot his name, of Shawshank Redemption is the one who did. All right. I'm going to sleep it. I'm going to check that out. I mean, I got to get it back on Hulu. I need to get into Handmaid's Tale, too. Shit, I need to watch that.
I've been here.
I heard this
shit, man. Yeah, of course.
All right. Next up, A Happening of Monumental Proportion. This shit looks funny, though. It's got comedy in a comedy. It's basically got all these other cats. It's basically, the concept is to read it everybody if everybody can kind of get a description. It is a comedy of Rich, who is a business owner, and all of the cast of his friends and how they get through this horrible day of living. So, like, Common is cheating with his boss's wife. And he's like, I want to meet you. He's like, and he's like, but I've been cheating with you. He's like, don't worry, he gluten free. Like, it's like, just don't bring no gluten into your lunch. Like, it's just one of them silly, classic 90s, early 2000s. I would say, like, early 2000s kind of comedies we used to go see. Kind of like a Tomcats kind of feel. Or Tag.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or some shit like that. So, I mean, I'm going to give it an or.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I just get all the ideas.
Yeah. And I Am the Night. This one is basically based on true story. It's going to be a miniseries on TNT. This one is an incredible story of Fauna Hodel, who was given away at birth. As Fauna begins to investigate the secrets to her past, she follows a sinister trail that swirls ever closer to an infamous Hollywood gynecologist. So basically, this girl thought she was black and she was actually white.
Wow.
She's raised by a black family.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So it's going to be a mini series on TNT with Chris Pine starring in it.
Leave it.
Yeah, I'm going to check it out. I mean, it's TV show. I can record it and come back. Next up, we have... I'm going to skip it because this movie's bad. But it's Down For or whatever. It's coming on TV. It looks bad. Next up is... Just someone sent it to us for us to check it out. Assassination Nation. This one is from Suki Waterhouse. This one is like a sci-fi fantasy together. It's basically about all these different assassinations happening for these different evil things, from like for feminism, racism, all these different things. And it's like, so it's weird. You really can't tell what's really happening in it or what's going to happen. So I'm interested.
You're intrigued.
Yeah, I'm intrigued. I'd say I'll.
You'll order
it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold it and see. This is weird as fuck. Last up, Tyler Perry's new film starring Tiffany Haddish and my second wife if I ever got divorced, Tika Sumpter.
Okay.
Nobody's Fool.
I need to see the trailer.
It's just a classic.
Tyler Perry.
No, I mean, it looks better. It looks better than normal Tyler Perry.
Like Acrimony, because they were telling me Acrimony. Like, people liked Acrimony. Okay. We'll talk about it offline.
This kid just breathed heavy.
I remember I was one bumper from Acrimony.
Yeah. Nah.
I felt like I was getting divorced. That's how bad it was.
So
they shot it in a week, and you could tell.
So, are you serious?
They shot that movie in a week because Taraji was doing Empire. That was her agreement. They had to do it in a week and a half. Week and a half.
Leave it.
And you can tell.
Gotcha. Okay.
I mean, it's cool if you at the crib with your lady.
Right,
like Lexi wanted to watch his shit. Whatever.
Yeah. Okay.
But nobody's fool. It looks. It's kind of. It remind. Do you remember the movie Mr. Deeds? He came out with or whatever. It's like that, but a little bit more. But think about that movie, a little bit more comedy, and Tiffany Haddish doing Tiffany Haddish shit throughout the whole movie. So basically, it's about Tiffany Haddish gets out of jail, and her sister is being catfish for the last 3 or 4 years, and Tiffany Haddish is stalking the dude that catfished her.
That's cool. I like that. That's actually a good plot.
Yeah. I mean, it's Tyler Perry, man. Look, I ain't got no beef with Tyler Perry. If Adam Sandler can do these bad movies that come on Netflix, we can let Tyler Perry do whatever the fuck he want to do.
Yeah, agree.
And them bad, what's them? His boy David Spade with them badass movies too. He got coming out. on fucking Netflix too. Fuck them all, man. So they can do that. Tyler, get in where you fit in, man.
That's true.
So, fellas, any other last thoughts before we get out of here?
Godzilla Part 2 coming back on the 18th of July, Netflix.
Castlevania finna drop too, ain't it?
Oh my gosh, man. I'm hype about the Godzilla, man.
Hold up, Godzilla, the
second part of the cartoon,
yeah, the second part of that movie, the animated movie.
I'm waiting on that
It
one.
was really good, man. I left off on a good note. Like, I was like, ooh.
Y'all talk about Voltron already?
No, we can bring it. We can do that. We do that later.
We can do it later.
It's pretty good, man.
The second season was this the fifth season.
This is 5 seasons.
This is the 6th season.
But they doubled up. This 2 came out like this year.
Yeah. That's why I was tripping. Yeah, it's good. It's really good. Yeah.
Oh, they expanded out.
Yeah, they expanded it out.
They get past season 1. It's over, man.
No.
You gotta do it, Jules. It's the same thing as Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, man.
Dude, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is in a completely different space, bro. Like, literally, it's mind-blowing where they take it. You just gotta make it through.
Yeah.
All right. Thank y'all for listening. As always, email us. WakandaCon. We'll be there August 4th, Chicago.
Yeah.
Make sure you come see us live taping of Lando Cal. You can go to our website, landocalpod.com, and check out all the different stuff on there with that. And you can buy tickets as well. Go to wakandacon.com and get your tickets. Reasonable tickets for the whole weekend. $40 for the whole weekend. If you're going for the whole weekend. Yeah. One day, $10.
Yeah.
You can't beat that. Downtown Chicago. So we're going to be pumping that up more for y'all to check out soon. We'll be seeing y'all soon. Peace.